why he messed with me. Because he want me to mess with him. That's all right. You know, people move to Vegas, get $2 over lunch money. That's all right. I'm Sweet Chocolate, a.k.a. Queen of Hoism. Now that don't mean you call me a hoe tonight. I'm the queen of hoism. That means I can smell a hoe, I can see a hoe, I know a hoe from the door. And I'm gonna teach a hoe something, right? Don't be ashamed if you a hoe. Just be a good hoe. You know what I'm saying? Don't take no wooden nickel or no wooden penis. For that matter. But nah, seriously. You know, I like to go back. I smell like a dog right. I got stuff coming out my mouth. You know, I just finished eating my chicken and then he's gonna call me up here. You know, I ain't got too many teeth in my mouth. You know, that don't even make no sense. Miss Alice Green, I asked Alice ahead of time, you know, did you leave your virgin ears at home? And I'm like, talk mess. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do for a living. Talk mess. And don't even get paid, you know? But you know, back in the day when I was young, dumb, full of cum, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm old, bold, full with gold. You know what I'm saying? I can't get a nigga for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I learned to be a queen of hoes. I learned to be a good hoe nowadays. Look, I'm looking for me a young, dumb, full of cum guy. Kind of guy like that. You know why? Because I can't make no more babies so he can come all night long. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he got to be dumb if he mess with me all night long. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no young chippy no more. I mean, I look good, yes. I ain't no young chippy no more. You know what I'm saying? Look, my mother had credit. We lived in a Puerto Rican neighborhood. I still can't talk Spanish. I say, hasta mañana. That's all I can say. CC. You know what I mean? I can't read it. And I took it up to school. I was cheating all the way. I wish I wouldn't have cheated. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have used Spanish today. You know what I'm saying? Right? Right, bro? Look. Are you Spanish? Oh, you Puerto Rican? Can't speak it? Then you ain't Puerto Rican. You black. You can't speak it. You ain't Puerto Rican. Look. Only Puerto Rican speak Spanish. Look. How you gonna call yourself Puerto Rican can't even speak it? Yeah, you know that. You can comprehend, right? That's my cooler. You know what I mean? Look. We learn all the bad words first. That's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? How long I got up here? You know, because, you know, I like, I run my mouth. You know what I'm saying? When you eating that chicken, looking at me, what you think about? Ain't no chocolate over here for you tonight. I'm going to tell you right now. Look, chocolate is on ice tonight, right? It's cold out there. Look. But you like looking with them sexy eyes, eating that chicken, you know, I can only imagine what you're thinking, but it ain't working. Look, not to noise, look. I'm just fucking with you, you know, because you just looking at me, you know what I'm saying? But that's all right. Look. Look is good. Fantasy is good too. You know what I mean? Just don't touch. You know, they say touch, but just don't taste. Taste, just don't swallow. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? That's a bomb pack. I'm pregnant. It just ain't coming out. I've been pregnant for about 3 years now. Before it was 2 years, now 3 years. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be doing some exercise, something. You know what I mean? But you know, you get backed up. There's a lot of backed up come for real. You don't have sex in a long time. It backs up. It gotta go somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's right there, right? I don't even want to let that load off on nobody. You know, this motherfucker go away. You know why? Every time I go to the store to get me something to wear, I gotta look in the mirror. You know, I told my mother and them, I said, you know what? I'm so big, I thought somebody else was in the bed with me one night. Look, I turned her over with me in my stomach. That don't make no kind of sense. You know what I mean? I gotta do something about this, because every time I go, you know, because really I look like a turkey. Look, I'm all nice down there, and here go this right here, stopping the whole show, but that's okay. You know, I had a friend, and he had a stomach, and I said, how we gonna do something? Y'all men don't get offended, but y'all been running shit since Washington, and y'all been fucking it up, right? So it's time for a woman to be pregnant, and I suggest that we vote for Michelle Obama, and stopping wars and everything. We get what the fuck we want, right? So we ain't even got to give up nothing, but we got some straight, clean hookers on the side, just in case. You might have to go over to Iraq and suck a couple of dicks, you know? And let them lick a little click, right? We gonna get what the hell we want. I bet you that. I bet you that. And I might not be around when that day comes, but y'all remember Sweet Chocolate told you about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna go down. You know what I mean? Woman get in there, shit gonna change. There ain't no thing that I don't like, man, I love y'all. But y'all been fucking shit up because you're so weak. You know what I'm saying? Come on, $5 grand you paid for pussy. Where the fuck was I when that was happening? That don't even make no sense. Now they talking about all up there with the president, they getting caught, busted. Stop! Y'all dumb motherfuckers don't know how to cheat. Stop it. You need to stop. I don't even understand. What's this new thing about texting people, talking about it's over? Come on now, especially you guys. Why y'all texting women talking about it's over? You punking out like that? You know what I'm saying? Look, imagine if somebody texting me, right? I'm from Brooklyn, you know I don't even play that. Look, so texting me, talking about it's over, I'm like, text you back, I'll be right over. And I don't mean to call black men niggas, because that word done killed so many damn people. You know, and the same about it is now, yo my nigga, you my nigga. Now they call everybody nigga, but they ain't want to be called a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's a funny word, right? That word done took people to hell back, you know? So that's just a figure of speech, but I love my black men. I'll call you a black man in a minute. But when you're acting a fool and you talk to meth, you full of meth, you's a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't give a damn on. That's what I'm calling you. A no good son of a dog nigga. You know? I'm hanging out with you tonight, but I ain't beating you nuts. Look, I'm telling you, I talk mess. I can talk mess, get you hard. You know? You gotta do the rest. I ain't gonna do none of that. And anybody come in 5 minutes, they need to take their ass to the bathroom and jerk off, right? And then come back with the real shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that. I don't even play that. You come in at 5 minutes, talking about, oops, because it was tight. Oops, because it was hot. Oops, because it was good. Oops, because I ain't had nothing. Why? You's a damn lie. I never forget this. I had this guy, he came past, I said, you do that all the time? He said, why are you trying to hurt my feelings? I said, I'm trying to help you. I'm fucked up. I ain't did this in a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm drunk tonight. I had a couple of hits. Looked like some crack over there on that table, but I don't know. My name is Desiree. I'm looking for my sister, that hooker Sweet Chocolate. You know, she told me come down here because she gonna do a show. I said, I'm gonna be the motherfucking show tonight, right? So, she tried to get my other sister, Romy, right? Because she dreamed she's gonna send her to the rehab, right? She gonna send me to the detox. I said, we gonna send her straight to hell. Ain't nobody get my damn keys. I don't even give nobody the keys to my house. My keys to nobody. I got that shit to sell. I ain't got shit up in there. That's some dirty jeans. That's $100. You know what I'm saying? And some paper, bills. I ain't got nothing for nobody to take. And my crazy behind be walking around the house. I know somebody been in my damn house. Where the hell is my shit? You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta talk to God and say, please forgive me. I don't blame somebody that I don't even know who was in here. Nobody had the key. I done had the landlord change my lock a couple of times. She said, I ain't changing your lock no more. You know what I mean? I'm telling you that somebody been in my house. One day I must have left the door open. I heard the damn door closed from the wind. I said, I'm on the phone. I said, I know a motherfucker ain't trying to while I'm in here, right? And I got up and I said, shit, I shouldn't have said nothing. Let him come in. So guess who would have been coming in? Ghost.